is why do we get into business? Okay, and you know, there's all different reasons why we get into business, but may I suggest that most of it is to have some money and also to have a little bit more time, to give us freedom to enjoy what we love doing. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Robyn Thomas. I'm known as RT. I live in Brisbane, Australia, and I've been in Crowd 1 for 18 months. I'm Manager 2. And I'd love to take you through this with Noel Lehane. We're doing training tonight. So have you been in business before, or have you been a network marketer before? So most times we get into business, you know, to earn money and to have a better lifestyle. Why do businesses go broke in the first 1 to 2 years? And, you know, if they do survive 2 years, normally they will be around for a long time. So Noel, would you like to comment on that?
Yeah, so guys, you know what? We do get into business, like Rob says, you know, we get into business to make money, to give us, you know, a better start in life, and allow us to control our pay packet and our income, you know, because we never get paid what we're worth at a job, you know, and it's always a lot of restrictions on there. So, you know, like Robyn was saying here, you know, like most companies will go broke in the first 2 years. Crowd 1 in their 3rd year, and it's thriving. I've never seen a company that thrives so much in 2020 in the toughest years of you know, any business. Businesses were going broke, and Crowd 1 was thriving. So, you know, definitely got the right business. You're in the right business at the right time, you know. So I'll let you go to the next slide, Rob, and then I'll give you some input on that.
Okay, so we mainly get into business to make money and be our own boss. Hey, we don't want to be told what to do all the time, or when we can have holidays, or when we can, you know, have some sick leave, or have some time to be with our loved ones. So, you know, it allows us to have time freedom. You know, there's no restriction on our income. And, you know, like a job, you sort of get to the top of your pay bracket and that's it. Unless you've got overtime or unless you work a second job. Who wants to do that, hey? Are you happy with the growth in your business? No?
Thanks, Rob. So like Robyn's saying here, you know what, we're in Crowd 1, we have our business, you know. So this business here, if we put the time and effort in and we're consistent daily, it's going to give us time freedom. That's what we're looking for, and we're looking for that residual income, you know. And like Robyn's saying here, you know, guys, we have no restrictions in our business like we have a job. But guys, you know what? We need to treat it like a business, and it'll pay us like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, you'll get paid like a hobby. You know, and you know, are you happy with the growth in your business in the last 12 months? You know, is it anything you can do better? You know, to make your business grow so much more. So I'll hand it back to you, Rob.
So, you know, what would you change? Would you change anything? You know, we were talking last night about the structure of your business. Have you got 25 personal people? Have they each opened their binary? Now, teach your people to get 2, 5, 10, and 25. No?
Thanks, Rob. And this is right, guys, you know, so this will build a huge business, you know, on, you know, helping people open their binary, getting their 4, you know, helping people to get their 25 personals. Now, if you do that and duplicate that 25 times, you're going to have an amazing business and amazing income. And encourage people to go to titanium or above, you know, so they can match out every bonus that they've got.
That's right, Noel. So the structure is really important, and we really need to concentrate on this So, you know, once you've got your team, see if you can upgrade your personals up to Titanium or Titanium Pro. Get your team to do presentations and training like what we're doing tonight, so that you know, that once people sort of progress up the chain, you want to be teaching your downline to be doing exactly the same as what you're doing. So, you know, the duplication works down your downline. Mentoring is very, very important. You know, who you hang around with, you know, it really, really does help to be hanging around with people that have actually done what you're aiming to do. So, you know, have a look at your circle of influence and establish a round table for your meetings. And, you know, in every round table, you will find it's good to have people that, you know, they've got skills in different areas. So not everyone can be skilled at everything really well. So you'll find in each round table, there'll be a very good recruiter. You'll find that there's a very good person who can communicate well with the team and you know, smooth things out if things are getting a bit rocky from time to time. There'll be people that you can lean on who love doing spreadsheets and love knowing how to do the Bitcoin wallet and can really teach your people how to do those tricky things. And, you know, there'll also be people like the pastoral type people who are very good to guide you in a spiritual form as well. And also to have leadership calls. They are also very important. Noel?
Yeah, thanks, Rob. So yeah, definitely, you know, encourage people to upgrade to Titanium or Titanium Pro. You know, so people are actually getting the highest income in their business. So it's very important. You know, get your you know, get your team plugged into the system, because you know what, if you're doing all the work, guys, you're not getting duplication in your business, you know. So you've got to plug people into the system. It is very important. So they're learning the same information you are at the same time. You know, like if you go to a job, you know, the boss don't tell you what to do, but then he does all the work. You know, the boss tells you what to do so you can duplicate his time, so you get to learn your job better. And it's the same thing in business. The more you learn, the more you earn. Mentors, guys, is a big thing as well. You know, connect with somebody that you know, you connect with somebody that you can communicate well, you know, and say, hey guys, I really want to get my business going. I want to get to these levels, and they will help you get there. Round table is very important. And in the business world, this gets used all the time. You know, big major companies have CEOs, and that's what makes companies very strong, because everybody brings something different to the table. You know, it's the old saying, you know what, 5 heads are better than one. You know, and guys, it'll enhance your business. It'll make it grow. So, Roy, I'll hand it back to you, Rob.
Okay, so we really want you to know how to make the dollars. Now, when we say that, we want you to know the compensation plan. You don't have to know the ins and outs of it, but just know how it works so that you can explain it to your people. Know your back office. Know how to create the invites and share the links, okay? Because if you can't show your people how to do it, how do you expect them to be successful in the business? You know, make sure everybody in your downline's done the KYC. And, you know, it's important, particularly now with everything happening, to understand that there will be delays at times. And, you know, patience is really important. And also to know how to tell your team to put the support tickets in. You know, because you don't want to be doing the support tickets for all your downline. So it's important that they know how to do it for themselves. Now, it's also really important to have patience. You know, we are still in the pioneer stage, and with 38 million people and growing at 1 million a week, it's a big strain on our systems, Noel.
Yeah, so true, Rob. You know, so guys, you know your business. It's just like anything. You can't promote anything you don't know. So, We have an amazing company. We have amazing tools in there, and the more you know your business, the more you can teach other people to do it. And this is where you're going to get duplication happen in your business. So, guys, if everybody's going in there, and just like our KYC, like Rob's talking here, your new people, help them people get their KYC done, and I always suggest to people that are going to be serious about building a large income, guys, get a diary when you start this business and open yourself up a bank account, because you know what? When you open up a bank account, you can see what money you're banking in there, because when you're in business, you want to be banking money, right? We get into business to make money. So really important thing to do, support tickets, definitely. Guys, if you don't know how to do it and somebody comes to you, you're going to have to go upline. So it's always good to try to learn yourself, and like Robyn's saying here, the amazing growth we're having at the moment, I cannot believe how well this company is growing as fast as this business. You know what? I know we're in beta stage, like we're in pioneer stage, but I'll tell you something. You've got to take your hat off to Crowd One. This company excels all the time, and they're always out there to make it better for us. So and we just had a directors meeting last night, and the things that are coming, and the payment systems, how they've got it in place now where everybody can get paid so much faster. It just blows my mind where this company's going to.
That's right. Now, our strong points in Crowd One, we've got so many strong points, and I want to remind you of them. We've got the one-off payment, the one-off payment when they buy their first education package. You do not lose rank. So you're not worried, if you do have a little bit of a week off here and there, you're not going to go back down to the bottom where you started. It does give you great flexibility. As we all know, we most of us have other duties we have to do throughout the day. So you can plan your business around your life, not the other way around. I love this one, no capped income. You can earn as much as you want. Yeah, bring it on. 21 levels for us to strive to build a better business. It is a world business. It is a digital economy, and we have the best support system ever. And are you using the support to your advantage, Noel?
Yeah, thanks, Rob. And you know what? It does. This company ticks all the boxes, a one-off payment, absolutely amazing. I've been in plenty of other companies. They're always taking monthly fees. They're always charging you something for something. You're going up and down like a yo-yo. We do not lose rank. So, this company is built this business designed so we can move forward, and move forward all the day. Flexibility, gosh, from a traditional business to this business, the flexibility is amazing. It allows you to build your business, anytime around the world. So I love that. Uncapped income. I've worked in other jobs, and you know what? You can work so hard, guys, but you know what? You can never really get the top income. It's no limitations in this business. The only limitations is what we put on ourselves, guys. So sky's the limit, and how fast do you want it? 21 levels. I love this. I'm a person that loves striving. I love trying to better myself. I'm always setting targets to push myself, so it keeps me on track, and I love that. And I love how they reward you for each level. A world business, guys. This business is absolutely amazing. Who would think? For the amount of money, like $175 Australian, and it changes around the world in currency, that you could buy a business and make a 6- and 7-figure income from this business. The digital world, guys, guys, you know, this is where it's at, you know. The product-based businesses, you know, guys, people are still making money, but nothing like this. You know, we're in a digital world, everything's instant. You know, and the good thing about it is, you know, our younger generation, not only that we're making good money, you know, this company here is really, we got our younger generation coming through that's going to build his business probably faster than we do. So that's what I love about his business, is always thinking about the future, you know, the support system, you know, guys, you know, absolutely amazing with the support system we got.
So I think the main thing is here that, are you using the tools in your business to duplicate your time? Are you setting targets each month, and are you setting yearly targets? No?
Too easy, Rob. So, you know, this is right, guys. You know what, we're in a business, we're in a digital world, and you know what, we want to work smart, right? You know, and if we're going to work smart, we need to be plugging people into the system so they're getting the same information we are at the same time. This is where you'll get duplication in your business, and this is where you'll get fast growth. So you know what, like as we have trainings and production hours and things like that, guys, it's great to see familiar faces, but you know what? We need new people that are coming in here so they can get the same education. It's just like, you know, guys, if you're doing an apprenticeship, if you know what, if you don't get the education, they're not going to get to the next grade. You know, they're never going to get their apprenticeship. And you know what? We're all apprentice millionaires. And the thing is, the more we learn and the faster we learn, the faster we're going to get the big bucks. So, guys, you know, and setting targets, you know, is such a big thing, guys. You know, I'm always setting targets monthly and yearly, you know, and reflecting back on the year that we just have, you know, how's your targets going? You know, what targets have you got for the next couple of months coming up to Christmas? You know, how can you better your business and build a stronger business? And guys, yearly targets as well, guys, is really a big thing, you know. Because you know what, each year in traditional business, we're going to have a birthday, you know, and you want to celebrate growth in your business. So it's a really good thing to do.
Okay, so the strong points in Crowd One and why we are the best. So we do have an online digital business, as Noel just said. We have the education for us to be successful, a $9 trillion business in education around the world. We've got the gaming for young and old to use daily, and we get rewarded with prizes and money. The holidays, the travel. How old are you, and how many holidays are you going to take in the next 20 years? It's a $10 trillion business. And Planet IX, you know, we're talking about that before, with the younger generation, the Y generation are very tech savvy, and they're building our business faster. So Noel, would you like to go on to that one?
Yep, too easy. And you know what? We have the best business, you know, and it's only getting better and better by the minute and by the day, you know. And why have we got such a better business? Guys, we are digital, so we're instant. You know, we're leading so far in front, you know, I don't even know that our opposition's even in sight, you know. So we're a leader, you know. Crowd One is leading this company, and the growth that we're seeing, guys, you know what, it's nearly you know, by the end of the month, I believe that we'll have 40 million people in our business. You know, education, guys, is a huge thing. People, you know what, why people have been in lockdown, you know how much money people are spending on education because they want to reskill themselves because, you know, they've lost that job security. Guys, we have the best platform in crowd one. You know what? If you go into Mindo and you go to Peter Jacobson and you listen to the 12 steps to success, you know what? That will set you up for an amazing business in here. He is amazing, that guy. So absolutely amazing. If we just go back to yep. So education, guys, is a big thing. People are always looking to educate themselves. You know what? People spend the amount of money they spend on education, where we've got this free in our packages, guys. So, it's an easy thing to sell. Like, guys, it's people go to university, spend $50,000 on a tertiary education and not guaranteed a job at the other end of it. Where our business here, guys, allows you to not only get educated, but to build an amazing business and also a residual income. Our younger generation, how smart is crowd one? You know what? Kids are nearly born with a phone these days. Our business is phones. You look everywhere we walk, people are on their phones. Are you making money from your phone? What a great industry we're in, because you know what? We make money when everybody's using their phones. So, guys, the future is so big for us. Holidays, guys, like Robyn says, if you're 30-year-old or 35-year-old, you know what, we're going to take at least 2 holidays or more each year, in that period of time. We have a company that when we join this allows us to get wholesale holidays, for 15 years, guys. That's the value. If you split it down, it costs you $180 again in his business. It's costing you $1 a month to get wholesale holidays. Where do you do that? You cannot. You struggle to buy $1 coffee for that, guys. So and use our products. All these great products here. Use them. And it's only going to get better. Planet IX, guys, you know what? This is going to be the biggest game changer I've ever seen, guys. It's going to turn a lot of people into so much wealth, guys. And this company is like, wow, at the next level. We are so lucky to have such amazing products. So, guys, you know what? If we own a service station, if we own a Shell service station, we don't go across the road and buy Celtex fuel. Shop in your own store, promote your own goods, and guys, build an amazing business, because this business is only going to get better and better, and you want a big part of the pie, right?
Most definitely, Noel. I just want to remind everybody what companies are looking for today. They're looking for a strong marketplace. As Crowd One, we have 38 million members. You could say a very, very strong database. We're growing rapidly and building on a strong foundation as our younger generation are tech savvy and build the business faster. So I think we went over this before, but I just wanted to remind you of that.
Yeah, no, that definitely is a good point, Rob, because you know what a manufacturer's looking for? They're looking for a database. We have and becoming the biggest database in the world, and guys, our younger generation, it's just going to go from strength to strength. So, guys, take advantage of these pioneer stages, because you know what, guys, before you blink in network marketing, time goes a lot faster in the traditional world. But you know what? The income you can make in network marketing accelerates any other income out there. I've never seen a doctor, a lawyer, or a dentist, or any professional people retire a 20-year-old. When I got into this business, You know, Kitty was retired at 19, guys. You know, it's a lot of people in this business are retiring early, you know, and get to design their life and their lifestyle how they want to do it, you know. We don't need, you know, it is a better way, guys. We don't need to be a slave, you know, to that 9 to 5 grind, you know. Guys, this allows us to build a business where, you know what, maybe we want to sack our boss. Or, you know what, if you're making enough money, you know, maybe you don't have to be working as many hours. This business gives you flexibility, guys, you know, and, you know, we're getting closer up to Christmas. You know, we can sprint from here to Christmas and set our business running for 2022. 2022 going to change a lot of people's lives. We're just about to start coming out of lockdown. What are people doing? People want to travel. People have been locked down for so long. The first thing they want to do is travel.
That's so true. That's so true, Noel. You know, it's even reported on the TV. Everybody wants to get on the plane and fly somewhere. So, look, I think we just want to reflect over, you know, the year, the 2021 that we've just about completed now. It's quite scary. So I just want you to think about how close are you to your target and goals that you made in January 2021? And I also want you to think about what is your target and goals for 2022. You're welcome to put it in the chat. You know, it doesn't matter what your goals are, but yeah, we'd like a little bit of interaction here. Noel?
Yeah, it's so true, Rob. You know, if people are, you know, put in the chat, you know, have you been in business before, you know? You know, and I remember, you know, if we work as hard on ourselves as we do at our job, guys, we will live an amazing lifestyle, you know. Working on ourselves, you know, I learned early in stages, you know, if we work on ourselves and better ourselves, guys, our lifestyle will be heaps better, you know. So you know, is there anybody out there that got any questions or want to add something to that you know, may have sparked something tonight, you know?
Or even if you would like me to call up one of the slides, I did the slides so that we can share them. So if there was something that you missed, we can go over it for you. But hey, Noel, I think I hope everybody enjoyed the training tonight, because it's just reinforced a whole lot of points. You know, we know that we've got the golden business of the century. And, you know, when we're talking to people, it's really important to stand up straight and be so proud that you're offering this, you know, as a blessing to another person. Okay.
So have we got anybody out there that wants to have any comments or ask any questions?
Oh, they're all a bit shy tonight, Noel.
And great teamwork and sharing tonight. And it's recorded, so that will be shared inside TNS page. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thanks, Stephen.
Hey, RT, Noel.
Hey.
I just wanted to say, oh, it's Josie here. I can't see anything.
Hi, Josie.
Hey, I just wanted to say, amazing presentation and training, man. Love your slides. The slides are crisp, I gotta say, RT. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm thrilled to see this training that's you know, like it's ongoing training. Do you know what I mean? And it's being put out in front of us over and over, and it's so good. And there are things that you and Noel have raised in here that I didn't even think when I, you know, had seen that before, say like with Tina and Sione's presentation, but this was awesome. So I just wanted to say thank you heaps.
Thanks, Josie. I liked that slide where we think about, you know, when are we going on holidays, and you know, a 20-year-old, and you know, for the next 20 years they can go traveling 2 holidays a year. Now, you know, I was doing a survey last week, and out of 30 people, the majority of the people could not remember the last time they went on a holiday. So with the lockdown finishing, I think that's really rapidly going to change, and I think you know, the people are going to be holidaying everywhere. So you know, with our life trends, I think it's really timely that we do get people more thinking about their holidays. And look, if you would like to have the slides, just send me a message, because I would like you to be using it in your team trainings, you know, for duplication, because it really does get you thinking. You know, are we missing anything when we're talking to our teams about the benefits of everything? So yeah, I just loved it. Yeah,
yes, please. I'd love to get a digital copy, a soft copy of your presentation. That'd be awesome. Thank you. And
thanks, Stephen.
Maybe you can do an encore on Wednesday, Team Hump Day.
Okay, you're on.
Good stuff. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Has anybody else got anything they'd like to add? Any comments or anything that you know, maybe they'd like us to train next week? What, you know, what's in your thoughts there?
Hey team, it's Fiona here. Yeah, amazing training, guys. You know, everyone's got a different recipe all the time, and the main thing, guys, as a team, we need to eat it all up. You know, don't just leave it on the table. We need to take it in, get energized, learn, and that's what's going to give us the growth in our business. If we leave it on the table, it's going to go to waste. You know, that's one thing that my grandfather taught me, is don't leave anything to waste. You know, especially training and knowledge. You're going to take some, and if you already know it, just filter what you need to eat up and grow with, because that's what's going to give you the energy and the knowledge to grow your business. You know, guys, I always remember, and I remember CJ telling me that you've got to take everything in. Even if you have to write it, you know, there's even got to record it, meditate on that until the next training. You know, there's a lot of knowledge, and I remember my pastor telling me one day that God will put people in your journey to help you get to where you want to be, but you've got to identify who they are, and I tell you, some of those people, they're not going to stick around for too long. You know, it could be someone from work that they're there to give you something that will take you to the next level, guys. Love you guys training, man. I'm gonna go on that all night, and then yeah, feed on it, and it's going to energize me to attack tomorrow morning. Thank you, team.
Thanks, Yoni.
Thanks, John. You know, it's amazing. And like Robyn's first slide, you know, where, you know, she's got time and money there. And, you know, guys, well, you know, even just sit down for a moment and write down in your book, what are you going to do with extra time? What's extra time going to mean to you? You know, because this business will provide it, you know, money. You know, what extra money, you know, do you need? How much money? Like, I know when I first started, and I used to do this, write down how much money you need to make each week just to cover your bills and, you know, to cover that. Because once you identify how much money you need to make, then we can go back and say, rightio, this is what we need to do that. You know, how's your life going to change? Like, it's a lot of money sitting there on the table. It's a lot of people in the business. Guys, don't leave the money on the table. Misa teaches me this all the time, you know. Guys, would you walk past $100 or $50 note, you know, or, you know, would you pick it up, you know? And the thing is, how would your life change, you know, if you're making an extra 500, like 5,000 or 10,000 a week. And guys, this is a doable thing in your business. You know, you're going to do some work, but you know what? Are you going to drive the same car? Are you going to, you know, or maybe get a second car? Are you going to live in the same place, or maybe you know, you're going to go from renting to buying your own home? If we don't think of things, what we're going to do with it and what we want with it, we're not going to strive for it. So it's really important to identify, you know, how much money do you need to make and how much do you want to do? You know, write it down. You know, if you're making an extra 10,000 a week, you know, maybe, you know, you change your wardrobe. Maybe you don't wear the same perfume. You know, maybe, you know, you add some more jewelry. Maybe you put kids through private education. Maybe you get up and, you know, have a personal trainer to start your day and make you feel fantastic. You know, guys, this is all the options. Maybe you want to, you know, give some money to your charity. Maybe you want to sponsor, you know, a child overseas. Money gives you choices in life, guys. You know, you know, I've found in life, time will not wait for anybody, guys. And you know what? You know, you gotta seize the moment.
That's so true. So true, Noel. And you know, I was listening to one of my mentors last week, and he said there is no such thing as time management. And you know, my ears pricked up because I don't know, I've done a lot of time management courses, and you know, this fellow said you can't manage time. You can only manage what you do, your actions. What are you doing? There's 24 hours in each day. Just say we sleep for 8 hours. What are we actually doing with the other time? Are we watching TV or are we working our business? So I think we might leave it on that, Noel, unless you've got some finishing words for our group.
Yeah, no, guys, you know what? Just bring more people. You know, we're all smart, intelligent people. And you know what? We, you know, when we want to build businesses and we want to change lives, guys, we've got to bring more people to these trainings. You've got to bring more people, plug it into the system. Because you know what? This is why we have systems to duplicate our time, you know, and this is how we get growth. It's just like Coles manager doesn't serve every customer that comes through the door. He has a group of staff and leaders that, you know what, produce, you know, amazing results every day. And guys, this is what we got to do. You got to, you know what, you've got to bring your new people. You've got to bring your team, you know, so they can be educated, you know. And at the moment, I'm going through my team, you know, they're doing homework at the moment, going through Peter Jacobson, you know, and listen to the 12 points to success. Guys, you know what? You'll be surprised the growth in your business and the change in the attitude just by using that, you know, adapting that product into your business, guys. You know, really important. We have the tools. We must use them, guys. Let's work smart so we get to play longer and walk on more beaches around the world. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everyone, for jumping on. I really appreciate you all. Grateful to have you. Bye.